Welcome back, guys. Leland here, bringing you another live TA update about Bitcoin. If you guys want to see some TAs on some altcoins, there's a $10 minimum contribution. You can do that in the form of a super chat or a super sticker. You can also donate through our one up link down below. You can do that through crypto. Basically, the way it works is you go to that donation site, and pretty much it's going to tell you you can donate in any crypto that you want. You click on the crypto that you want to give me, and it'll bring up an address for you, and then you can head on over to your exchange and do it. It'll pop up on the screen. It'll read the message that you want to send and all that good news. But right now, Bitcoin having a really good day. A lot of shorts and a lot of longs got liquidated last night just because of this right here. It was kind of crazy to see that we came back down. We had that retest when we had that breakout. And I'm going to be shifting my tone over here to more of a parallel channel than it was a descending wedge. I had a little bit deeper of a look at it, and that's just what it seems to look like to me right now. TA is constantly changing, always looking at different perspectives, and this one just makes a little bit more sense for me. So you can see that Bitcoin had its breakout, came back down for the retest. It came back up. We hit that resistance over here at about $59,800, almost $60,000. We came back down, retested it again, and we're getting that resumption off because of this move right now, or that move that happened last night. Like I said, a lot of shorts and a lot of longs got liquidated. I feel really bad for those people just for this little tiny move that we had over here. Everybody was anticipating that we were going to keep going higher. So currently Bitcoin not looking too bad. If you go ahead and take a look at the 4-hour chart right now, Bitcoin is not even overbought. We can see our stochastic RSI down here is having our cross, very bullish cross that's happening. That's indicating that we're going to be having some momentum that's going to be moving to the upside. We do have some green histograms that are just kind of weakening over here, but you can see that we tried to cross right here on our 12 and 26 day moving average, which we did not get that cross, and we just continued to start moving to the upside. You can see we barely made one little tiny red on the histogram, and then it's saying nope, we're going to be going much higher than that. It's just a matter of time before we see Bitcoin starting to see new all-time highs, and we're all going to be making that big money. And if you're not in Bitcoin, that's okay. That's still good for altcoins. Like I said, Bitcoin is going to pretty much pump money into these other altcoins. Let Bitcoin pump up. Let it get some volume to it. It'll hit some new all-time highs. We'll have some shorthand or some weak hands that are going to be selling, and they're going to be moving it over into the altcoins. And that's why I think altcoin is still upon us. If we take a look at the Bitcoin dominant chart, this is on a 4-hour chart. You can see, actually, let's go over to a daily chart so I can show you this a little bit better. You can see on the daily chart over here where we are just playing with this 60% line over here, Bitcoin holding 60% of all the money within crypto, and we're actually a little bit below that 60.94 line. It's getting really low, and I'm expecting for us to have a downturn over here. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean Bitcoin's going to go down in price, but it does mean that a lot of the liquidity is going to be shifting into other coins. That is exactly what we want to see. Hey, what's up, Billy Bob? How you doing? Glad I didn't get liquidated. 200 points away from it. Yikes. Wow. Really close. Super close. What's up, Cole? Hello. How you doing? Love the TAs. Glad I found your channel and book. Thank you so much. Thank you for purchasing my book. Hey, don't forget to go leave a review if you're really enjoying that book, whether it's on Amazon or Barnes and Nobles. I really appreciate that. Definitely happier with my trades. Congratulations, man. That is exactly what the book is for. That's exactly what these live streams are for. I'm doing a little bit earlier of a live stream. I want to try to see if we can get some of those people in the UK. I know I have a lot of UK subscribers as well, so I want to see if I could try to catch them around their dinner time right now, but we're still going to be going live at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tonight as well. So don't worry about it. We're going to be doing 2 live streams today. Have a little bit more time on my hands today. So that's what we're going to be good. What made you get New Cipher? A lot of things actually made me get New Cipher. Currently, I'm not holding New Cipher right now. I am looking for that buy area, but that buy area is going to be a little bit a ways away from me. There's some things that we need to cover on New Cipher before I can take a position and check out Bitcoin right now. approaching the $59,500, looking really bullish, massively bullish right now. Ooh, Ethereum up 2%. Did we have a breakout? Wow, look at this, guys. I think we're having a breakout right now with Ethereum. This is massively bullish. I've been talking about Ethereum for so long. I'm a huge Ethereum bull. I hold probably about 60%, maybe a little bit more of my bag in Ethereum. I'm very bullish on Ethereum. I do believe we're going to be breaking $2,000, going to $2,500 really quickly, probably within the next few weeks. But ultimately, I'm looking for that $3,000 Ethereum. And guys, this is coming. So much bullish news happening with Ethereum. I know the fees are high, but that's what the EIPs are for. That's what the Ethereum improvement proposals are going to be bringing us. We have 4 of them that are going to be released within the next 4 months or so. But the big one is going to be the London release that's going to be in July. That's EIP 1559. What that is going to do is that is going to start adding a burn feature to the miner fees. So whenever people send transactions and they pay for those fees, that's going to be in Ethereum. What would normally go to the miners is going to be starting to get burned. Now, we don't know exactly how much of a percent that's going to get burned, but people are talking about maybe a 30% burn rates. Putting a burn rate on top of a coin is going to make it scarce, especially with the supply that we have for this year. Watch as we see throughout the year that the exchanges are going to start to become really low on supply for Ethereum, which makes the asset more scarce, which drives up the price. And it's really beautiful that we're having this breakout right now. I am expecting Bitcoin. I hope Bitcoin doesn't steal the show. I am expecting big things for Bitcoin. Probably going to be breaking $60,000, going to be heading up to around $65,000 before we have any sort of a little bit of a pullback. But we do have pretty big resistance at the 2-year ×5 moving average. You can see that's going to be up at the area around the $70,000 area, maybe just a little bit higher than that by the time we get up there. But if we go ahead and let's say that we do something kind of like this and we come up to that moving average and it's about right there, that's going to be putting us at about a $75,000 Bitcoin, possibly getting another rejection at that line like we previously had back here when we had that 28% drop. It's all speculation. I'm just doing some TA, trying to see if we can give ourselves some kind of an edge, but nevertheless, currently Bitcoin is above the 21 EMA right now. We're getting that bounce. We were below it for a little bit of time, have this huge bullish engulfing candle that just told us that there was going to be a reversal. If you'd watched my previous videos, we talked about this bullish engulfing candle. This is Japanese candlestick pattern that tells us this is a reversal. It's a reversal. It's a reversal. It's a reversal. I keep saying it over and over. Sorry. Within our trend, and we're going to be moving to the upside. And nonetheless, that's exactly what we have done. So it's looking really good. Thank you for the 46 viewers that we have in here right now. We really appreciate that. If you guys are liking this content, if you are liking this, please hit that like, hit that bell, hit that sub. Nick, hello, what's going on? We hitting 60K today. That's very possible. We're only $500 away from there, probably less than $500. Yeah, a little less than $500 right now, and it's not that big of a percentage away. I mean, we're talking about maybe 0.5% or so. Let's go to 60,000. Yeah, we're talking about less than 1% for us to go and hit $60,000. So that's very possible. I think we can do that today, but Ethereum just having this beautiful breakout. I am expecting Ethereum to be coming up and hitting this next resistance at about 19,042. Let's go ahead and put that in right there. And then the next resistance after that's going to be that top wick, that all-time high that we had around that $2,040 level. Billy Bob, thank you for the great TAs. Hey, you're welcome, man. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate everyone who is in here. Max, what's up, dude? Moderator is in here. If you guys want to get instant updates of when I go live, of when I post my videos, please join the Discord link. Max is posting the Discord link right now. You can also do it in the Telegram. You'll get the notifications right away versus if you do it on YouTube, the notification system doesn't work that well. It's really delayed. People kind of miss, the live TAs when I post it, and they'll get the update like 4 or 5 hours from now, and it's like, well, it's already over. You guys want to see it in action as we were talking, and so please join the Discord, join the Telegram. Links are down below. My moderator Max has also provided that. Everyone be really nice to Max. He's a really good guy. So yeah, looking really good within the charts over here. Look at OMG up 23% today. That is amazing. Huge gains in the market. What else do we have over here? We also have any big movers. NBS up 7%, not too bad. Also have ARB BTC also up 8%. VAR, we talked about VAR. That's up almost 20% today, looking really good. And what else do we have here? What else is moving up pretty high today? C&D up 18%. I believe we took a look at that yesterday. And also Band was one of the very last updates that we had done, one of the TAs that we did about Band, and we were talking about how it was looking ultra bullish, and you can see right here we're already up almost 14% on the day. So looking good with Band. It's come up and it's hit perfectly on our resistances. So but anyways, let's go back to Bitcoin. Like I said, if you guys do want to see a TA, if you want me to do a live TA, everybody will get to see it. It is a $10 minimum contribution. Like I said, you could do that in the form of a super chat or a super sticker, or by using the OneUpCoin link down below. You can contribute in cryptocurrency as well. You can do GRT, New Cipher, Orchid, Bitcoin, whatever you guys want, and that will pop up on the screen. It'll read a message for you too. So thank you very much for everyone who could be here. Let's see, we have B Mitz says, hey, can you take a deeper look at New Cipher? Definitely, dude. We could definitely take a look at that. Scott's C, are you catching me? UK. Oh, good, man. I see. That's exactly why I'm doing a little bit earlier. I think that's what I'm going to start doing, is start doing a live stream kind of somewhat in the morning for me around, let's say like 11 o'clock, which I believe 11 o'clock is, you guys are about 7 hours behind, I believe, or ahead. So yeah, that's exactly why we're doing the live stream a little bit early, so we can catch those UK people as well. I know that they want to see it. Filecoin Thoughts, bro, what's up? iDog, hello, welcome. Got some new names I'm seeing in here. I got a big mover, CKB. Oh, I've never really heard of that one. NV or XVG. Oh, we'll probably have to take a look at that. Definitely. Hey, what's up, Stragon? How you doing, man? Welcome. Good to see you back in here. So if you look at the past on Bitcoin, if we go ahead, let's go to a weekly chart. And I also want to show you the monthly chart on Bitcoin as well. There's some kind of interesting things happening on the monthly charts. It's getting kind of scary, but nonetheless, I do want to point this out. Here's the 2-year ×5 moving average on the Bitcoin to dollar chart on Coinbase. And you can see all the attempts that we've had at the 2-year ×5, where we just kept rejected, and we did this for months. We did this for absolute months. I kind of don't want to get above this 2-year ×5 moving average, because you can see when we do, it's only for a couple of months that we've been above it previously in the past. It's just on previous data. It's not, hard facts. It's just speculation. But nonetheless, when we are trying to look at previous data, we want to kind of see into the future of where we are going to be going now. So I like to use previous data, historical data, that can kind of give us an edge on where we're going to be going. But you can see all throughout here, this is the 21 EMA. We always like to come back and touch that 21 EMA as we bounce between the 2-year ×5 and the 21 EMA until we got that breakout. Then we turned it into support. The 2-year ×5 turned into support, and that is when we really started going parabolic. I know it doesn't really look like much from here up to here, but guys, down here was $7,000, a little $8,000 area, all the way up to $20,000. So that was more than 100% measured move to the top. We have not entered our super cycle yet. It is very close, and I think this next move that we're going to be having for Bitcoin is going to be taking us up to really higher highs. Really, that's what I'm thinking about. But if you also see right here, you can see how many times we've come up and we've tried to hit the 2-year ×5 moving average. Fell a little bit short here when we had that $42,000 top, and then once again we came up and we actually touched it when we hit that $58,000 area, and I was expecting a rejection. I remember talking to my father, as he's invested in Bitcoin as well, and I told him, hey man, $58,600 is really going to be the top for this. And he'll say, hey, we'll see what happens. I'm like, it's not a bad time, to maybe sell your position and probably get in a little bit lower. And actually it was a bit lower. That went all the way back down to $43,000. But look what we haven't done for quite some time. We really haven't done this since about September of 2020. Last year, we haven't come down and we haven't touched our 21 EMA. That is always in play, guys. Do not be surprised if that happens. Don't be shocked if that happens. But once we go down and we do touch that 21 EMA, wherever that might be. It might be coming up and we might fall a little bit short down here. That could take us down to the $40,000 range, maybe $45,000 range. That is always in play. That's a pretty big drop from here. Previously, before, the biggest drop that we saw in the previous bull market was a 40% drop. So another 30% drop from where we are at right now would not surprise me whatsoever. So nonetheless, we are bullish. This bull cycle is just starting. It is just starting. A lot of people think that we're going to be having our top over here for a number of reasons. And I'm going to go ahead and show you one of the reasons why people think we are about to top out. I strongly disagree with them. This is all speculation, but if we go ahead and we take a look at the pi cycle, right? Pi cycle has shown us, and I'm actually going to move over to the BLX charts. Let me move this down a little bit. I'm going to move over to the BLX chart because I'm going to just go ahead and show you that the pi cycle indicator has shown us tops in the past, and we can actually move this out to a monthly just because it's such a large time frame. Okay, so here's Bitcoin out of its entirety. This goes back 12 years on Bitcoin, and you can see how the pi cycle indicator has indicated our top. We had our green cross over our red, and we had our market cycle top over here, and it predicted that top. Same thing over here, green crossing over the red, boom, market cycle top. Same thing back in 2017. Bitcoin, let's zoom in just a little bit more on that so you can see when that green was able to cross over to that red. And basically all that is, it's a 111-day moving average divided by a 355-day moving average. Is that right? 355? Let me just check real quick. 350, excuse me. 350-day moving average divided by 111. And basically what that does is that when you divide those two numbers, it gets us as close as to pi as possible, 3.14. It actually goes to 3.15. And you can see how this algorithm has played out for Bitcoin previously in the past, picking our market cycle top. Well, as you can see, before we move on, the pi cycle wasn't created until far after these tops over here. It was just an algorithm that whoever created it came up with it. It's something new that has been giving us basis for previous data. So this will be actually the very first time that we ever have a cross as the indicator was created today, or not today, but within this time frame. So it's very curious. We're very close over here. You can see that technically within the next week and a half or so, we should be getting a pi cycle cross, which would be indicating that this is going to be the market cycle top. I really do not believe this is going to be the market cycle top. I want to take these things with a grain of salt. I do have a prediction that we probably are going to have two waves within Bitcoin, kind of similar to what we did back in 2013 with Bitcoin, where we started breaking all-time highs. We broke the all-time highs right here, and then we started moving to the upside. We started moving to the upside. We had a little down cycle, a little tiny bear market, and then we continued to go up. So these two kind of waves is maybe something I'm thinking this is going to happen. And the reason why I think that is because a lot of institutions are buying. That's very apparent. We've had 6 straight months, a half a year of just nothing but upside with Bitcoin. It's just continuing to go up. And that's why I say it wouldn't surprise me. It really would not surprise me if we went down and we touched that 21 EMA on the weekly. That's not too far away. It's quite a bit away. It's about a 28% move to the downside. And with that crossover happening, Bitcoin needs to do, back to what I was saying about the institutions aren't just taking their $1 billion that they're going to be investing with Bitcoin and they're going to be buying it right away. No, it takes a while for a company to be moving fast and to be purchasing Bitcoin. There's going to be a lot of purchases that are going to need to be happening within 3 to 6 months. That's fast. Very fast for an institution to start getting into Bitcoin. If you're talking about pretty fast, then it would take about a year for an institution to start taking their positions and getting into Bitcoin. That's why I think we might have a little bit of a dip, have that second wave before we start moving up. I don't think we're going to be having our top here midsummer or the summer that's coming up right now. I just really don't see that happening with Bitcoin whatsoever. I am expecting Bitcoin to be going up and hitting that 2-year ×5 moving average, which is around $70,000 to $75,000. Bitcoin or Ethereum, boom, making massive moves right now, breaking out of this triangle formation that we've had. Let's go back over here, and we can actually get rid of the pi cycle because that actually only works with Bitcoin. Ethereum towards the apex of this triangle, having a breakout. I am going to be looking for a retest, as I believe we might come up and we hit this resistance over here before we have a retest coming back down, probably to about $18,040 before we get that resumption. We are looking for that in shape right there. In stands for nice. And we're going to be moving to the upside once we do take that form, and possibly even going to be breaking new all-time highs. Within this structure right now, we could take a measured move and we go from the top all the way to the bottom over here, and we could take that to a breakout, which is the breakout that we had right about there. Okay. That takes us all the way up to about a $2,480 Ethereum. That's why I think 2,500 is going to be the next stop for Ethereum. That's also going to be a psychological resistance as well. Let's go ahead and just pop that in there and make this a round number. Move that over there. Boom. Whoops. One more zero. There we go. Move that right there. So yeah, that is going to be the area that I'm going to be looking for with Ethereum. And it's looking really good as the Bitcoin to Ethereum pair as well. I don't know if I've shown you guys this in the past for you. I think it's been a while since I've shown people this Bitcoin to Ethereum chart, but this is really interesting. This goes back years. It's actually, we're going to switch this over to a monthly chart, so it looks a little bit better. So you can see that we were in this asymmetrical triangle with the Ethereum to Bitcoin. We had our support down here with the resistance, then our support, holding the entire way, and then just playing with this resistance all the way over here. And you can see how we have this massive breakout candle. This is a bullish engulfing candle with the Ethereum chart. This is on a monthly candle, showing a bullish engulfing candle is massive. This is why I think we can probably see an $18,000 ETH by the end of the year. I know a lot of people are like, no way, that's not going to happen. Guys, I'm telling you, this is my projected move, and why I say it's probably going to be an $18,000, if not even more. Because if we take the measured move out of that triangle, that takes us up to an 18% of one Bitcoin. One Ethereum, 18% of one Bitcoin. Even if we hit $100,000 in Bitcoin, that's going to be putting us at an $18,000 Ethereum. That's no joke. That's very real. Very real. So we had our breakout. We're coming back for the retest, and we are getting ready to resume off of that. So currently, we're sitting at about a 3% of one Bitcoin right now. Ethereum is at, and Ethereum is huge. Ethereum is really massive. I am going to be looking for those moves. So let's hang out with the chat for a little bit. How you guys doing today? Diego, what's up? GRT, please. Scott C says nothing, just Bitcoin. Nothing yet, just Bitcoin. Stragon, Stragon. I can't ever pronounce your name, dude. I'm so sorry. I can't read. I can only read charts. But he says, Leland, you never talk about the GRT. What are you talking about, man? We talk about GRT literally every day, all the time. We talk about GRT. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Go watch my videos. It's literally like all the time. All of my videos are pretty much based around GRT. Billy Bob's Fireworks, my friend, begged me to get into Bitcoin all the way back in 2013. Oh, man, facepalm. Can you imagine? Can you imagine getting back then? You'd be a millionaire today, dude. I mean, even if you put let's say you put 10 grand down at that time, you'd be a millionaire today. Absolutely. If you would have listened, yeah, that would have been crazy. Robert, GRT. Yeah, he keeps spamming GRT. Let's see. Who else do we got in here? Oh, what's up, Craigie? What's up, man? Not sure if anyone else is having an issue with payment, but I'm trying to send a super chats, and all cards that I'm trying are timed out. All info is correct, but the YouTube glitch happening. Really? Okay, there might be an issue. There might be an issue with that right now. Let me just go ahead and check on it. Let me see what's happening, why that is going on. So you're trying to make a contribution and it's not letting you make a contribution. Man, that really sucks. Craig, do you want to try doing it through OneUpCoin down below as I try to figure out why this is not working? Typically we have some technical difficulties with the monetization. Let me see. Everything is turned on. If you continue, your fans will no longer okay, no, that's on. It's looking good. Are we having issues with that? I might have to restart the live stream. I don't want to, because typically when that happens, it's not good. Super chat busted. I tried times. So automatic. You tried doing it too. Crap. Okay, we're going to do this live. We're going to check this out live. Meanwhile, let's do this. Give me 1 second, guys. It's very disappointing why that's not working right now. I was wondering why we weren't getting any contributions. Usually we get one within the first like few minutes. Okay. This is what I'm going to go ahead and do. And I know this is really going to suck for me, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shut down the live stream. I'm going to restart it. And typically when I do that, I lose viewers like crazy. So this really kills me to do this because we're at 109 viewers right now. So guys, I am going to be restarting the live stream, seeing if that's going to be helping. If you guys just want to go to my channel, go to my page, and then you'll see the new live stream that's going to be popping up. I'm actually just going to just delete this one and then start a new one. We'll come back and we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work after that, man, I really don't know what to tell you. We'll probably have to go through Altcoin if that's going to happening. Okay, so we'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and restart the live stream